Do you ever wonder how to clean your beauty blenders when they get nasty and disgusting, and then you wonder, did I clean them well enough? That way it doesn't cause blemishes, breakouts, bacteria into my skin, or even do the opposite effect and aging faster instead of preventing it and trying to look young. Ew! Or you get that smell and you're like, how do I clean this? If you're curious how, then keep watching. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you? Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Now today, I'm sure we all struggle with cleaning our beauty blenders and sponges and etc. Because I have, or you get it just clean enough, but then you wonder, is it clean enough? Am I putting additional bacteria on my face? Is this gonna cause me acne? Trust me, those burning questions, I thought about those all the time. And then previously on my last video, I'll put the link down in the description below. I did a review on the JUNO beauty blender version. My thoughts and everything is in that video. So go ahead and click in case you haven't watched it. But that video gave me the idea of how do you actually clean the beauty blender, especially that velvet one, because everything sticks to it. Even the regular way that I used it, there was still foundation and other stuff on it, and I wasn't comfortable putting that back onto my face. So what I did is I did some research and I found a way how to clean them, and it works, and I'm going to show you that today because I just finished putting on my makeup and I used my regular beauty blender and my JUNO, and it's disgusting. Try to make them as dirty as I could before I could show you how to clean it, you know. So I will take you into my kitchen. I do apologize ahead of time about the lighting because, you know, I'm going to be in the kitchen, and then we will come back here and we will talk about it. You know, we will talk. So if you give me just a second, we're going to go into my kitchen and I'm going to show you how to clean the beauty blenders. Welcome to the Enid kitchen. Yes, you get a sneak peek of what I actually use for coffee, my Keurig. We're going to be in my kitchen and I will show you how to clean these beautiful beauty blenders. I'm going to show you a quick clip. You see how my beauty blenders are nice and clean? This is what it looks like before I start putting all my makeup on, and I actually cleaned this method like maybe 2 days ago. So as you can tell, it looks close to spotless. So, and then, you know, they're back to being disgusting again. Ew. So, let me show you what to do. Okay, so now that we are back, so I try to put the camera as down as I could. Now, as you can tell, I'm going to hot. You got to make sure this is boiling, not, you know, cold or lukewarm. No, try to make it as hot as you possibly can. Okay. Now, I don't know if the camera's able to catch it, but I got my water as hot as I possibly can. I don't know if you're able to see the fumes coming from it. I don't know, but it's hot, so be careful when you put your finger in there. So I'm going to use a plastic container just so you can actually see, and then basically you fill it up. And if you're wondering, does it have to be a big container or whatsoever? Actually, no, just a container enough for your sponge to actually fit in. So I'm letting it fill up. Okay, it's filled up, right? Okay, that's as close as I can put this thing. So you're gonna put your dirty blenders, and if you do decide to get the JUNO Velvet, as I said, I'll put my video, my try on, first impression, thoughts, etc. in the description below. This is the only way really to clean this, just FYI. And you put this in there. Try to smush it in as much as you can. Ugh, it's hot. You know, you put it there, but even though I told you to put this in hot water, just this alone is not going to help. I'm going to put it in the microwave for 1 minute, and the reason you put this in a microwave, even though this is hot, believe me, it is hot, so be careful. The microwave will help kill the bacteria. Hence, remember, we don't want blemishes, acne, or anything else that's going to cause issues in our skin, because that's the first thing people look at. So we're going to try to kill the bacteria, and it also makes the water a lot more hotter, just FYI. So give me a second. Okay, I got you closer to my microwave. I know, right? Like you've never seen a microwave in your life. Also, make sure whatever container you use that it's microwavable. You don't want nothing busting anywhere. And so put this in here. And I I put it for 1 minute. You can put it for 30 seconds, but I find that a minute's better than 30 seconds. But I don't know what kind of microwave you have, so just test there. So just FYI. And then start. Now, when you get this, be careful, it is hot. I don't know if you're able to see more fumes coming from heat. So, you can be very proud you're killing bacteria. Now, back to the sink. Now, you can leave this on your counter, but I know me, I'm messy. If you see my tutorials, I'm just naturally messy with application and so forth. It's just, I don't understand either. I'm a very neat person, believe me. Okay, now, when it's out, be very, very careful. Like, you don't know how much I urgently tell you about that device. Be very careful. It is hot. You do not want to burn yourself, because when you touch these are going to be hot. But the thing is, you're going to have to squeeze it, and the heat is going to come into your hand. Give it a few minutes to cool. How you can contain pain. If you can't contain any heat at all, you're just that sensitive, wait till they're a little warm. But before you squeeze them, add some soap, because that's going to help the situation. Today I'm going to use the Palmolive Soft Touch Aloe and Citrix. Put it all over. You see all that soap? Now give it about a good 5 minutes. That way the soap can go into the sponges, or else without the soap it's not really going to do anything. So I'll see you in about 5 minutes, or in your case in a second. Okay, I am back, and now that we have the soap going on, try to squeeze it. Remember, it's going to be hot, but you see it, all that brown that's coming out? Ew. And then you put this under the sink under cold water, because it gives you a better idea how clean it may be. I'm going to show you why this is important in just a second. Okay, this is the regular beauty blender. You see how nice and clean it looks? This looks actually pretty good, right? You still have a little bit of soap in here that I promise you're going to have to keep kind of squishing it out, but I'm going to show you what to do about that in a second. But here's the velvet. Remember how dirty it was? I'm going to put a clip of these two, how dirty they were before. And now this is the after. It looks basically pretty clean, right? But look right here, it still has a little bit of the dirt in. So this one doesn't need it, so I'm going to put this aside right up here. Now I've noticed the JUNO, you're going to have to do the same process twice. So let me do it one more time, and then we'll come back. I pour all the water out. I'll start getting this hot again. Look at all those suds, I'm telling you. Are you able to see the fumes again? I give it a few minutes, that way I don't completely burn myself. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and then we're gonna do this again. Remember, this is hot. If you're very sensitive to heat, you can't even handle a hot shower, wait a little longer. Me, I love hot showers, so to me, my body is like, this is hot. I know, I have tough skin sometimes. I always keep dipping it into the soap just to make sure I have the heat and the soap still rubbing everything in. Now keep in mind, if you have a sponge that you really haven't cleaned it in a while, do expect to have some stains. Like on my beauty blender, I did show you, still had some stains in there, even though I do wash it with a baby shampoo, which you can do this baby shampoo in here as well. You can use any soap that you desire, by the way. The only thing I will not recommend is face soap or any harsh soaps, because remember, you're gonna put this back onto your face and it's a sponge. You don't want to ruin everything, because these things are expensive. After you squeeze as much as you can out of it, I usually recommend leave it here, the most dirtiest one. After the second round, just leave it there. Leave it there for a good 10 minutes and then come back and do it again. So I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Okay, I am back. And basically, like I said, it's still nice warm. Go back in there. If you want to look at all the color changing that's slowly going on. That's one way to know as well if everything is legitly coming off. And then I usually put on the cold water just so I can see, because it's a lot easier to see instead of all these bubbles. Okay, And then I usually put both beauty blenders, even though I know this is called microfiber sponge, but that's too long of a name. I'm gonna say beauty blenders. But you see how nice and clean it gave? The only thing that I don't like is, do you see the cracks that it gives? I would say it's a little bit of a cheaper type of sponge, even though it does create a lot more cracks. I don't know if it's the heat or what, but it still gives you a nice application. You may still have a little bit of spots, but I mean, it's not as bad. You know it's clean. You just disinfected it, so you're good. I'll leave it here. Now keep in mind, just like how you clean your brushes, this is not going to be dry in 10 seconds. Leave it out and leave it the rest of the day. Like for me, I'm not going to touch it again until like tomorrow. That's when it gets done. Like I usually like to wash everything at night because I'm not going to touch anything. I'm asleep. So I leave it there throughout the rest of the day, the rest of the night, and sometimes this is still drying through the rest of the day. Just make sure you're not going to be using like this, or else just use your brushes. I mean, it's no big deal. Not like using one of these to catch the water, because look. So you want a place to where this is not going to damage anything. Like if you have fancy wood or something, yeah, that would not be a very ideal place to put it. Sorry, this beauty egg blender wants to be there. So, and then you just leave it there. You throw out the water, obviously. That's really all there is to it to clean the beauty blenders. Well, welcome back, my dears. Now that is basically how you clean a beauty blender. Bowl, hot water, microwave, leave it for a little bit because it steams with heat. Squeeze, squeeze. If you feel like you need some more, just repeat the process again and let it dry for the rest of the day, or my recommendation, do it at night for the rest of the night. And it's nice and clear, clean, and you're for sure the bacteria won't hit your skin because, well, it's clean. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like these little tips and tricks of how-tos and etc., let me know, comment below. That way I know what other tips I can think of to put on my channel and let you know. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember to follow me on all my social medias at Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Snapchat, and they all have the same handle at Enidbluesinger, as well as my IMDb page, Enid Lopez. Also, my music will be coming out soon. A couple of things are still working in the background with my producer, and some photography has been up, so I'm not sure if this video, if my music's up already or not. So it is. I'll link everything down in the description below. If you see nothing there, it's because it just hasn't come out yet. But also, another quick reminder, I'm also affiliated with Sephora. Click on the link below. Remember, it is in a different language when you click on it, so if you have Chrome, just have it translated to English. The prices have been adjusted, so they're in a discounted rate for you guys because it is considered my link. And whatever you buy, I do get a percentage as well, just letting you know. So just click on that link, and especially with the holidays coming up, any discount we can get, the better. I understand. Letting you know about the Sephora affiliated link. One last thing, I'm also partnered up with Johnson & Johnson about the association to help raise money for autism, to help better their lives, up to the young, all the way to adulthood, to help with research and educate more people about the condition. And this type of association is very close to my heart due that I do have a family member with autism, so I know how it is to care and trying to have patience, because that's one of my kryptonites. I have no patience for anything, but the fact that I've had to slowly learn, I understand. So I will have news about my music, makeup tutorials about my music, and performances, etc, etc, and my music will be out on social media really soon. I know I feel like I say that in every one of my videos, but letting you know. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember, let me know if you like these type of videos, and I'll see you on my next video. And remember, have a great day, evening, night, sweet dream. Be safe. I miss you. Remember, I love you and I appreciate you more than you know.